So welcome in, Todd. If you could just start with your name, what you do here, and a bit about your connection to Webco.
Yeah, my name's Todd Landford, shipping team lead here. Been here a little over 6.5 years, right around 6.5 years. And I do work here at Lanford plant as shipping team lead. And I make content on YouTube and other social media platforms as far as gaming content. So I guess kind of a gamer. And I keep it family related, and they have fun, I think.
So you're into YouTube as well as your family, right? How's that all going on?
Yes, my kids are the ones that are really into YouTube. A couple of years ago, my older one, Afton, he said he wanted to do YouTube as a job. I told him it's not possible. I didn't think it was. So I put him in coding classes, and I'm like, you can build the games. And he did coding classes, learned how to build some games at a very young age on different softwares. And then I did a little more research and found out he probably could be a gamer. So instead of telling him no to his dreams, I started to work on those dreams with him. And that's kind of how this whole thing started.
All right, so was that the main inspiration, was your son?
Yeah, my son, him saying he wanted to do it, and I was like, I'll help you. Let me do a little fishing, because I need some moolah.
What's a moolah?
Money, moolah.
Huh? I don't understand your language. Are you speaking Spanish?
Sure, road, hit him. Hit the one to the left, up on the hill. Good job.
We won!
We did! Look at that, victory.
Chicken! Chicken, 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 chicken! Chicken! You can breathe fire.
I see that. I am now on fire. But I am gonna fight this thing to the death. Is that a car on top of it?
Yeah.
Hey, how many days have you survived an outbreak? 10 days?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What age group are your kids at right now?
They're 11 and 9.
Okay,
Both boys.
So they're still pretty young. You said that you've been trying to develop extra skills early on with them. What are some of those skills that you've been trying to imprint on them?
Well, the editing was a big thing because there's a lot of editing to content creation. Teaching different things on Adobe Premiere, and then my kid actually took on CapCut by himself and other easier, I would say, user-friendly editing software. And he's been kind of doing that on his own now and being able to edit videos and helping him there. Also, video game creation. I didn't help much there. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I put him in the classes. I paid the money for it, let's put it that way, because I wanted him to have a future still within the video game area. I grew up playing video games, but I never thought about taking it to YouTube or any other platform. I've always hated my voice, the way I speak. A lot of content creators usually do. So to help my kid in the future, it's kind of what I'm doing here. Kind of worry about them living with me forever. So.
What kind of games do you guys generally have on this channel?
Well, we got multiple channels. My main channel that I work on right now is just really my channel. There's some family live streams we do on there, just a mixture of games there, but it's mainly simulation gaming. So truck driving, farming. I got me a truck, a trailer, and a chainsaw.
Stay back, I got a chainsaw.
In $0. Can we go from 0 to 100 million? Let's find out. Just kidding.
Do you have an actual simulation setup, or?
Not a fancy one. I would love a fancy one, maybe one day if it pays off enough. And my wife will let me do it. That's the main issue. My wife's gotta let me do it, or I sneak it in, one of the two. And I got a steering wheel. My wife actually bought me a steering wheel and joystick set up. I got that, and I use that quite a bit for trucking and other games.
Okay. I actually, for a long time, I was into simulation racing in general. And I started out with just that basic Logitech one that mounts to your desk. You get a little shifter as well, the H pattern. I've always been kind of a speed demon, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Well, the trucking game I play, it's a semi-truck, American Truck Simulator. Apparently, you're supposed to drive normal, but I drive about 150, 160 miles an hour with an 18-wheeler, just
cruising.
Yep, blowing people off the roads. So yeah.
good content. You know?
Yeah, people love it.
Yeah.
Take a wipe. That is how you do it right there. That is what I'm talking about. That is how you drive. I did not see that coming. There's actually another one from Chris. Oh my gosh, that's a big ditch. You've got to be kidding me. Oh gosh, what is that? Jeez. I'm pretty sure I just got airborne. So, oh gosh, that's not the road. Oh gosh, that's gonna hurt. Gosh, that is normal day at Swift. That's what that is. Anyways, wasn't my fault.
So long-term wise, you talked about a more business type of aspect. Is there monetization type of things involved, or are you looking more for just like higher statistics? What's
Well, the monetization is actually already there on 2 of the channels. But as far as gaming goes, we got 3 gaming channels with 2 of them being monetized, and the one my kid works out of right now, it's not monetized yet, but he just has fun, makes some live streams every now and then, plays the games he wants to play, and we don't really push an algorithm on that one.
Is it YouTube live stream, Twitch live stream? What are your platform choices there?
Currently, right now, it's all YouTube. And whenever I first started, I couldn't do live stream because of my technology. So I was stuck with doing videos. So of course, that's where I started with, was videos on YouTube. And now I have the ability to go over to Twitch and live stream other places. And I am exploring those areas and doing research.
So on the family channels, is there any specific focuses you have there when it comes to the content?
Well, it's more kid-related content as Roblox, Minecraft, really what my kids like to play. My kids don't like to play the farming simulator game I play. I mean, yeah, they probably like that American Truck Simulator because they'd like to wreck into things.
It's really easy.
But usually what the kids like to play, that's the hardest part right there, is keeping them interested. And I'm not pushing them to do this. And I've seen their interest spikes go up and down for having a channel, creating content. And I'm not pushing them anywhere. They're not even at the best age to even start their own channel. You gotta be 13, so we still got a couple of years there. And then I'll start looking more into a business perspective of it with them whenever they get a little bit older. But right now it's mainly just have fun.
Heck yeah, yeah.
And teach them a few things here and there. That's the proudest part of it that I really like, is the stuff that they have learned at their age that I didn't learn until like 5-6 years ago.
You talked about interaction before and the comments and whatnot. So there's obviously good and bad. Have you had any specific moments where you really felt empowered by these comments and these people?
Yes, there's been a lot of people, somehow, surprisingly, I don't know how, they look up to me, I'd say. They tell me all the time in the comments that I inspired them to do this. That is one thing I really like doing on my channel, is teaching others and helping other people become creators. I talk with a lot of people on Discord every day. It's very busy trying to keep up with my channel and help them, but I try my best. And there's been a lot of comments like that. The best one that stands out to me is one person was inspired to go back to college to get some degree in gaming or something like that, gaming design, because I've talked about my kids going for that. He reached out, said all the support and everything from not just me, the community. Now with the negative and everything, that does worry me a lot with my kids, and their mental health is actually a huge thing I'm worried about with the negative comments and kind of growing up with a lot of outside influences like that and people saying things. That's why I don't push them to do any of this content stuff.
What kind of advice or tips would you give to someone that potentially would want to start a YouTube channel?
Don't do it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That ain't the best advice, right? Make sure your spouse is on board. No, it's a lot of work. I joke a lot, and I do that a lot in the videos too. I think that's what makes it fun. It brings my perspective to it and everything. But advice is just start doing it. That's the biggest hurdle. A lot of people will plan and plan and plan. I'd say planning is important, but the biggest hurdle is actually start putting your content out there. Just do it.
Yeah.
And just keep doing it.
Yeah, one of the things that I learned early on from multiple content creators was that, like, you should just get your stuff out there. It may suck, you may not like it, and you may look back on it and view it negatively, but that's still a step in the process to actually getting to where you're trying to go.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's all I have here. Thank you for coming and sharing your story and whatnot. I appreciate you.
well, thank you for having me here.
Yeah, absolutely.